What's up, guys? So I am going to try to diagnose the SR just a little bit more. I got a multimeter and I'm going to check the voltage on the signal wires and check that they're actually grounding out as they should be. I got another compression tester which will allow me, hopefully, there's no leaks, but it'll tell me whether or not compression is just dead in cylinder 4. It shouldn't be leaking down from the highest of compression at crank. It shouldn't be leaking that fast. It's not gonna seal 100%, like the valves aren't gonna seal 100%, but I'm hoping that it is not the compression side of things. I've already confirmed spark, and I can do that while it's running here in a second. But yeah, I'm gonna turn it on, check voltage, and see if I can't figure it out, because this is driving me nuts. What you just saw me do was, instead of checking for voltage, I was just doing a basic check to see if they're clicking. What you do is you put the metal side to the injector and you listen for a click on the other side, because it's going to amplify, basically like a stethoscope. All 4 injectors, I could hear the tick. So what that means is they are firing. What I'm going to do now is take everything back off. Actually, I'm going to run the system dry by unplugging the fuel pump relay. Let it run, let it die, and then take out the spark plugs and do a compression test with the new. All right, so I took the coil packs out and unplugged them already. And let's take the spark plugs out. Again, cylinder 4 soaked. This is a brand new spark plug, literally just a few starts. That obviously should not be like that. It's probably just from unburnt fuel, but it's drier, that's for sure. Again, pretty dry. Not too bad. Unburnt fuel probably. Same as that, a lot drier, probably unburnt fuel, bad fuel, whatever, but I'm getting that cylinder is good. So let's get the tester out. All right, so that is way better than the first tester. I'm kind of having some good feeling about this, because 175 and it's holding steady. So cylinder 1, good. again. 175.
I like how the thread's seated on that one.
Dang. 1, 2, 3 are good. Oh man, I am so confused. I really don't get it. Let's see if my results are consistent. Got it in cylinder 4 again. All right, so yeah, I'm confused. I am thoroughly confused. Pulling the fuel rail off because at this point, I'm getting a feeling that there's just a stuck injector. Yeah, I know, I make a mess.
So, just leave this out and give it a crank and see how they spray.
Oh, look at that. It is even still spraying. I would say that's either stuck open or not O-ring. Sick! I mean, at least I know where the problem is. All right, so I think that's the culprit right there. Look at that O-ring. She's trash. I think there's another tear on this side. Oh yeah. All right, moment of truth. Everything's back together. What the issue was, and I'll include the video, the injector 4 O-ring was actually torn. So, all right, moment of truth. Everything's back together. What the issue was, and I'll include the video, the injector 4 O-ring was actually torn. So I may have just pressed it in too hard. I didn't use like any sort of lubricant to press it in. I know you're not supposed to squeeze it in by screwing in the caps because obviously forcibly pushing it in there by tightening the screws can ruin the O-ring as well. But this time what you do is you put two flathead screwdrivers on each side and you press it in as hard as you can, trying not to you know, put any impact on it. So this is gonna be moment of truth. I'm going to plug the battery back in and figured it out. So it was the injector O-ring on cylinder 4. What I did was I took the injector out and took a old injector and stole the O-ring off of that. Wow, it is not focusing. Stole the injector O-ring off of my old set. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably should get a brand new one, but I wanted to make sure that that was the issue. Sure enough, it was. So I put some lube in there, pressed it in with 2 screwdrivers instead of using the cap. That being said, lesson learned to take it easy installing injectors, which this isn't my first time installing injectors, but you know, who cares? It's fixed now, right? Just took it for a drive down the block, and this time I actually got up to 5th gear, and sure enough, it drives pretty good. Expect a video at some point in the near future. Maybe if I get bored tomorrow, I will take this thing out, give it a wash, and give you guys a real good overview of what it is. But yeah, I am excited that it wasn't time for a rebuild. You know, I'm gonna prep myself for it just because, you know, with my luck, it could be this winter when I need it. So who knows? But I'm gonna prepare myself for it. I'm gonna get this all buttoned up and I'll show you guys what it looks like later in the week. But let me know if you want more car videos. Let me know if you want more diagnostics, more how-tos, whatever. Let me know. So go ahead and like, subscribe if you like what I do, and we'll see you later. Thanks.